Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Well, here we are. I'm going to be ranking all 51, yes, all 51 bosses from the entirety of the original 4 Sonic games. From Sonic 1, CD, 2, and 3 and K. So let's get into this long ass damn video. These are the Sonic Origins bosses ranked. And at number 51, the worst boss in the entire series goes to number 51, Lava Egg from the Lava Reef Act 2. This is honestly absolutely pathetic. Seriously, Eggman, you install bombs that go after Sonic and you hit yourself. This is absolutely lame. Do I need to say any more? This boss sucks. Period. This is insultingly stupid. Coming at number 50, we have the Sand Golem from Sandopolis Act 1. Same with the bottom spot. This one's pretty pathetic. But at least this one is short and quick to the point. That's literally it. And you somewhat have control, but it's still a pretty bad boss. At number 49, we have Red Eye from Death Egg Act 1. This can either infuriate you or be piss easy. Take your pick, because you're not going to have fun with neither. If you don't have Hypersonic, it's going to be painful. If you do, it's piss easy. It's stupid in both ways. But the reason it ranks higher than the other two, it's just... Ugh. Coming in at 48, we have Super Mecha and Gamma, the Sky Century Knuckles version. Yeah, this one is pretty pathetic. Gamma is annoying to beat, and trying to land hints on Mecha Sonic when he's not in his super form is just infuriating. I don't need to say anymore. That's it. Number 47. Ruin Chase from Labyrinth Zone. Yeah, this one is pretty pathetic. I mean, it's pretty much just a chase. You don't even get to hit, you only hit Eggman 2 times. And all you do is just dodge laser blasts, spikes, or drowning. Either way, it's a miserable experience. At number 46, we have the Egg Pinball from Collision Chaos. This is honestly just annoying. You're either it's going to be quick for you, or it's going to be infuriating. Either way, it's a miserable experience, and it just annoys me. I hate pinball, and this is the worst example of it. Coming in number 45, we have Knuckles the Echidna, Hidden Palace. Yeah, this one's pretty sad. It's just... for the secondary antagonist in the game, it's a pretty bad fight. You couldn't even put this guy in a mech suit or something? Yeah, it's pretty stupid. At number 44, we have the Big Golem from Sandopolis Act 2. And it is better than the other golem. You attack Eggman. You attack his mech. Eggman comes out. You hit him. That's it. There's not much else. It's just bad. Coming in number 43, we have the Spinning Drill from Carnival Night Act 1. You don't even need to hit it. You don't even need to hit it to win. You let it hit itself. It's bad. It's just overly lame. So goddamn boring. Coming in number 42, we have the Double Driller from Marble Garden Act 1. At least you hit the thing, but it's easy. Unless you can avoid the spikes. That's it. There is nothing else, just At number 41, we have the Wood Chopper from Mushroom Hill Act 1. Yeah, this one's pretty much the same. You dodge his attacks, you wait until you're in jumping position, and you hit it. That's it. There's not much to say about these entries. It's just a simple target. That's it. Number 40, we have the Metal Boxer from Launch Base Act 1. You just hit it, That's it. I mean, if you got Supersonic at this point, you could cheese it in like 15 seconds. It's pretty pathetic. Number 39, we have the Water Spinner from Hydro City Act 1. Yeah, I've been pretty much putting these Sonic 3 and K missions together this much, but yeah, it's pretty mediocre. I mean, I will give it this. It actually tries to attack you, unlike the other ones where you attack it. But it's still, boss. Nothing too special. At number 38, we have the Egg Quaker from Wacky Workbench. Well, I will give it some thought of you trying to platforming, and the spikes trying to hit you during the second phase. It's nothing too special. I mean, it's not the Egg Pinball, that's for goddamn sure, but it's still a meh boss. Number 37, we have the Treadmill from Quartz Quadrant. Yeah, this one is pretty pathetic. I mean, at least it gives you some speed, and you run a bit faster. But again, you don't actually attack Eggman, you attack his machinery. That's literally it. It's nothing special, but at least it's not the Egg Pinball. Number 36, we have the Egg Fan from Metallic Madness. You know, for a final boss, this is pretty damn easy. And the worst final boss in the original series. Don't worry, we'll get to the best ones, but this one is pretty pathetic. I mean, you just dodge its attacks, you wait for an opening, that's literally it. You take it down in 3 hits. It's pathetic, and it's just a bad way to end the game. Seriously. Coming at number 35, we have Lava Egg from Hilltop. Well, we're almost halfway through the entries. We finally get a level from Sonic 2. Finally get a boss from Sonic 2 on the list. But this one is pretty pathetic. I mean, you just dodge its fire attacks, wait for him to get out of the lava, you hit him, that's it. While there is another version of this that changes it up a bit, this one's pretty pathetic. And speaking of which, at number 34, Oil Egg from Oil Ocean. Pretty much the exact same thing, except in a different location. He gets one of his mechs to fire a laser at you and actually charge you. At least it's that, but it's still the same damn thing. I will say he is changing it up a bit, but it's still not enough to rank it higher. Number 33, we have the Egg Bubble from Tidal Tempest. Yeah, from the design standpoint, this is pretty stupid. But from an atmosphere standpoint, it's passable. I mean, the only way to win is to pretty much destroy his shield of bubbles and dodge his plasma ball attack. That's literally it. But hey, at least it starts with a chase. The Labyrinth Zone fight in reverse, but it's still a meh fight. Number 32, we have the Laser from Wing Fortress. Yeah, for a boss, this is... I mean, all you do is just dodge his attacks, jump on the platforms, and hit it. If you got Supersonic, this one's pretty easy. You just cheese your way through. But from a level standpoint, it's passable. As the second pseudo-final boss. Coming in number 31, we have Mecha Sonic, the Sonic 2 version. Don't worry, we'll get the best version of Mecha Sonic later on, but this one is passable. I will say this, it does up the difficulty if you're not fast enough, but for a pseudo-final boss, it's a pretty big letdown. I mean, it's piss easy if you know what to do, but for beginner's traps, this can be a bit iffy for some. He can either speed towards you or jump. Either way, you have to be extremely careful, and it's just fine. Coming in number 30, we have the Ice Breather from Ice Cap Act 2. Yeah, this one's okay. I mean, all you do is just jump on that thing to hit Eggman multiple times, but that's mostly it, really. Nothing else. Number 29, we have the Lava Tentacles from Lava Reef Act 1. I will say this, it does set up Big Arm's second phase pretty well. But for this one, it's fine. All you have to do is hit the tentacles. It launches at you first, and then it will launch its big hand at you. You know, something that the Big Arm will recreate again later. But yeah, it's fine enough. Number 28, we have the Egg Swinger from Flying Battery Act 2. I will say this, it does have a good design. I mean, it shoots fire at you, it chases you, and it tries to jump at you, and that's your chance to hit it. I will say this, it does have a good sense of tension. That's mostly it. Number 27, we have the egg drill from Mystic Cave. I will say this, it does have a good atmosphere, and dodging the spikes adds a bit of tension. But all you do is just hit Eggman when he's charging at you, that's it. Number 26, we have the Electric Egg from Carnival Night Act 2. Yeah, this one's passable. I mean, if you got Supersonic, you can cheese it pretty fast before he launches the electric ball attack, but all you do is just hit it before it launches its egg attack, that's it. Nothing else. Alright, now we're at the halfway point. We're getting to the somewhat okay levels. Coming in number 25, we have the Bouncer from Palm Tree Panic. Yeah, this one is a piss easy first boss. I mean, it is the first boss, so I'll give it a slight pass, but the best way I can beat this one is to get behind it before he lands, and that's when you can hit him in the back. That's literally it. It's just pretty pathetic if you ask me. But since it's the first boss of Sonic CD, I'll give it a slight pass. I do like the atmosphere. Number 24, we have Ice Shield from Ice Cap Act 1. Pretty much what it copies from the Metropolis Zone fight. But still, it's a passable enough level. It's passable enough level. You just hit it 3 times when it tries to attack you, that's literally it. And number 23, we have the Sky Mobile from Marble Garden Act 2. Yeah, this one is not that bad. I like the start of it when you try to chase him, and when it takes to the skies, Tails grabs you and takes you for a flight, and you hit him multiple times. And yes, there's a similar version in Sonic Mania, but I don't think it can beat the original, and this one's pretty good. Coming in number 22, we have the Egg Chemical from Chemical Plant. I will say this, it does add great tension, if you're one of those players that has the utmost patience. I mean, it drops chemicals at you, and it will change directions after it lands its attack, so you better be quick. And also, the platforms can easily kill you if you slip off. So yeah, I will say this, it does add some tension, hence why it ranks this high. But it's a pretty okay level. Pretty okay boss. At number 21, we have the Egg Stinger from Spring Yard Zone. Yeah, this one is actually okay. This one's actually okay. I mean, all it will do is try and hit right above you, and you have to move out of the way. If you can you can either hit him once, or if you're lucky enough, hit him multiple times before he launches back up. So yeah, I like the tension, and it does have a good atmosphere. Alright, at number 20, we have the Fire Starter from Angel Island Act 1. And for this one, is actually pretty passable. I mean, I will say, starting a fire on Angel Island, not a bad start. But all you do is just dodge the fire attack and hit it multiple times, and then it's over. But still, it's a pretty good boss. Good enough. At number 19, we have the Bird Cager from Flying Battery Act 1. I know this boss design is so damn stupid, but at least it's something original. I mean, you don't even hit it hits itself. But it does it in a good way. It's pretty much gets your brain thinking, and timing helps. The only way to do it, watch for its eyes. If it starts flashing, you get off, and it hits itself. Do that multiple times, and you win. I like the fake out when you think, oh, the level's over, then surprise, boss fight. So yeah, I will give it this. It does with a good fake out, hence why it ranks this high. And number 18, we have the Bomb Spiker from Death Egg Act 2. While I hate Death Egg as a level, this boss fight is pretty good. I mean, you have to travel in between platforms and spin dash through the bombs to try and hit it. But be careful, because once you hit once you hit those spikes, it will launch spikes at you, so be extremely careful. I will say the tension here is great, and the use of the warping is a very clever idea. At number 17, we have the Spike Bomber from Mushroom Hill Act 2. Yeah, this one is pretty fun. I like the moving camera shot as you chase after Eggman, hit him, jump over the spike balls, and that's pretty much it. At least it gets your feet moving. It's pretty fun. At number 16, we have the Egg Vortex from Hydro City Act 2. I like that the water is a good way to use platforming. And the bombs he lets out is actually platforming steps. If you're quick enough, it gets your brain moving and it gets you jumping. If you're supersonic by the time you reach this boss, you can choose it easily. Just don't get caught. Just don't get caught in the current. It's a pretty good level. At number 15, we have the Egg Pillar Hammer from Aquatic Ruin. I like the way this boss is designed. I mean, if you jump on the pillar before it rises up, you'll get an early win. But if you're one of those beginners who don't know that trick, just wait for the arrow to launch in the middle of the pillar, jump up, and then jump on Eggman before he lands the hammer on you. So yeah, I found this to be uniquely designed. Number 14, we have the Egg Flame-mobile from Angel Island Act 1. I like the way Eggman uses the waterfall as camouflage. And launching fire at you is a pretty decent boss to start the game with. It's, second best boss to start the game with. It's got a clever motif, and I kind of like how this is set up. At number 13, we have the Egg Splicer from Metropolis. I despise this level, but it's got a good ending, and this one is pretty fun. Pretty much what Ice Cap tried to do, but downgraded, but this one is still good too. I mean, from the way it's set up, you have to destroy Eggman's clones, hit him before he activates the laser. That's it. It's quick and straight to the point. Pretty much your reward for suffering through Metropolis Zone. At number 12, we have the Wrecking Ball from Green Hill. I mean, I had to put the very first boss of the series this high, and this one is pretty straightforward. Just dodge the Wrecking Ball, jump on him when he turns his back. That's pretty much it. Oh, and you can go under the platforms to dodge the Wrecking Ball too, so at least it gives you that. So yeah, quick and straight to the point, and given it's the first boss, it gets this high and a very hard-working pass. And just missing for the top 10, we have the Egg Pinballer from Casino Night. And this one, yeah, is pretty damn iconic. I mean, yeah. I mean, it uses the pinballs to your advantage. Eggman can zap you whenever he can, and if you've got enough rings, if you've got 50 rings or higher, supersonic. Yeah, it's got a great motif, and sadly, while it's butchered in Sonic 4 Episode 1, this one did it. The first is always the best version. Alright, now we're in the top 10, and starting off the top 10, we have the Egg Propeller from Emerald Hill. Yeah, the first level bosses usually have the better design, and this one is a pretty fun design. I mean, it pretty much charges at you, and you have to hit it, and if you don't hit it fast enough, it will launch the drill at you. But still, it's a pretty decent first boss to start Sonic 2 with, and easy is no high praise for that. At number 9, we have the Egg Scorcher from Marble Zone. Yeah, I like the way this is designed. I mean, he'll have to jump off the platform before he shoots his fire down at it. You have to hit him before he launches the next one. Keep going with that motif and you pretty much win. So yeah, I found this one to be a pretty decent boss. Mediocre level, but a good boss. At number 8, we have the Egg Seesaw from Starlight Zone. Yeah, we're getting 2 good Sonic 1 bosses back to back, and this one's pretty good. There's 2 ways to do it. Either launch the bombs at Eggman or launch yourself at Eggman. Either way, it's a win-win. Either way, you hit Eggman, you win. It's just a great boss. At number 7, we have Mecha Sonic, the Sky Sanctuary Sonic version. Yeah, it's I did tell you we'd get to this one later, and this one is pretty fun. Given its 3 phases. Phase 1 is the Sonic 1 first boss. Pretty fun. The second phase is the Sonic 2 Metropolis fight. Still pretty good. And this one is just fun. He'll try to attack you. You have to attack it before he attacks you. It's a fun game of cat and mouse. But there is a better version of Metal Sonic we'll get to in a quick second. At number 6, we have Big Arm Phase 2 from Death Egg Act 2. This one is pretty fun. Pretty much a step up from Lava Reef Act 1. With a pretty good motif. All you have to do is just destroy its fingers, then it'll try and kill you with its laser. You have to hit it on the nose to open up the big mouth before it fires more lasers. And once you've done that, Eggman will try to escape with the Master Emerald. And you have to run non-stop to hit him. It's a pretty intense end to the fight. I mean, it's pretty much run or die. And it's pretty damn intense. I love it for it. At number 5, we have Metal Sonic Stardust Speedway. Yeah, this is pretty much the best boss fight in Sonic CD. Hands freaking down. And being in the top 5 is no small feat. I love the speed, I love the intensity, the music is freaking great, Metal Sonic is freaking awesome, I absolutely love it. The best Sonic CD boss, period. At number 4, we have the Final Zone from Scrap Brain. Yeah, the final boss in this game is pretty damn good. For one, you have 0 brains, so either the Electro Balls will kill you, or the Pistons will. All you have to do is wait for Eggman to pop up, hit him multiple times, and it's over. It's pretty intense, I love it, the music's iconic, absolutely love it. But sadly not enough to make the top 3. But the best Sonic 1 boss ever. And coming in at number 3, we have Big Arm Phase 1, Launch Base Act 2. Yeah, this one is pretty fun. It's got great music, pretty good tension. A funny bit with Knuckles at the start is pretty damn hilarious, and it's just good tension. The music, the atmosphere, everything clicks here. I mean, being in the top 3 is fun. But there are 2 bosses, and yes, there are 2 bosses that are so good, they're shaky hands, and yes, both of my top 2 picks are the final bosses. And as the runner-up at number 2, we have the Death Egg Robot from Sonic 2, the final boss. The music is amazing. The tension is gripping. Having pretty much no rings, you either time your jump perfectly or you're dead. The atmosphere is perfect here. It's suspenseful, it's great, the music is fantastic, and it's just a great way to end Sonic 2 on a fantastic note. It's just a perfect final boss. But there's one that I think is just the perfect period. And given it hasn't been mentioned yet, it's pretty much perfect in every way. And the number 1 best boss in the entire series goes to Doomsday Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The final boss of the entire game. And this one is just flawless. The music, perfect. The fight, perfect. The atmosphere, fantastic. The tension, absolutely gripping. So pretty much in this fight, you have to dodge his missiles, plasma balls, and direct it back at him. Then during the second phase, you'll try to escape with the Master Emerald, and you have to ram him multiple times, and you win. It's just absolute great tension. It's fun, it's quick, it gets straight to the point, it's a fantastic way to end the entire original series on a fantastic note. So yeah, Doomsday Zone is not just my favorite boss in Sonic 3 and K, but it's my favorite boss from the entirety of the original series, period. And I don't think I'm going to change my mind about it anytime soon. And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you like it. give me a thumbs up, like and comment, subscribe, and I hope to get more videos out like this. Speaking of which, tomorrow I'm going to be giving you a full review of not just Sonic Origins pack, but all 4 of the games. So keep an eye out for that video. Can't wait to do it. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.